Hi, Spring LaFay, Simply Tarot. Okay, I feel led to do something. This is for Aquarius. Yeah, you're strong today. Okay, first off, we're going to ask, what if Aquarius is dealing with a Gemini? What do they need to know? What do they need to know if they're dealing with a Gemini? Whoa, too many. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, okay. I feel like if you're dealing with a Gemini, you have had some drama or some form of bickering, arguing, or such with this person. But I feel like you're standing your ground, being the Empress. And, you know, it feels like what I'm getting is that you know what you want. You're not taking any less. You know what cup you want. You know that you're holding on to your cup until this person or whomever treats you right. You know, I feel like you have loads of options. But I also feel like this person's going to communicate because, you know, they want to offer something. Now, for some of you, I'm getting giddy with this, so they may not take love seriously. For others of you, I'm getting that they seriously want to offer some form of emotion. And either way, you're going to have, it feels like the Ace of Pentacles because you've been working on yourself. Keep working on yourself. Okay, that's if you're dealing with a Gemini. These cards have drawn me today. Drawed me in today. Okay. Spirit, if Aquarius is dealing with a Libra, what do they need to know? They're dealing with a Libra. What do they need to know? Dealing with a Libra. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? King of Staves. Okay. This could be a soul connection. And I feel like that you're standing your ground. You're being the King of Staves. And I feel like you're also taking on the King of Swords. You're not accepting what is not acceptable to you. And that's the way it should be. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, soulmate or not. You know, you've got Judgment here. And I feel like that this is a soulmate connection. But, you know, that does not mean that this person's automatically for you. I feel like they're watching you. They're watching you. And I do feel like that you're wanting a soul connection. Okay, can you tell me a little bit more, please? Aquarius dealing with a Libra, please. Yeah, see, we got the World card. It feels like for some of you, this person is ending a cycle. Beginning a new one. So, I'm feeling like this person may come forward towards you. For some of you. For others of you, some soulmates are meant to teach us something. And I feel like that's what this was for some of you, a learning lesson. Five of Pentacles, Six of Staves. Yeah, for some of you, this person, it feels like with the World card, and it's like they're going through something on their own, possibly awakening on their own. And it's a feeling, I'm sorry about that loud noise, the neighbors are doing something, having fun, sounds like. 6 of Staves, they want a victory with you. So that's what I've got if you are dealing with a Libra. Now, Aquarius dealing with Aquarius. Aquarius dealing with another Aquarius. Aquarius dealing with another Aquarius. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Okay. Okay. We've had some pain here. Someone hurt someone very badly. Either they hurt you or you hurt them. I feel like they're, you know, this could be a marriage. This is definitely a relationship. I feel like that we have got guidance here, and I also feel like with the Empress or the Emperor showing up, that this person, I feel like, you know, they may be a bit old-fashioned and stuck in their ways, and that it may be causing a problem. But, you know, it feels like that somebody's been dwelling on money with the Four of Pentacles. Someone's been thinking about money constantly. You know, it feels like someone's taking on the Queen of Swords energy, and they've just had enough. I feel like, you know, this is Lovers, so this could be a soul connection as well. You know, it feels like that somebody's on somebody's mind a lot. So someone is constantly thinking about the other with the Seven of Vessels. And I do feel like that someone is making a decision, you know, with that, looking for that to come in, looking for this person to come back. It feels like someone's making a decision to express some feeling here. So, if you're dealing with a fellow Aquarian, okay. Just shuffling. Just shuffling. Okay. Aquarius dealing with a Sagittarius. What does Aquarius need to know if they are dealing with a Sagittarius? What does Aquarius need to know if they're dealing with a Sagittarius? Okay. Woo! Looky there. We got 2 aces down. Okay. Whomever you're dealing with, oh my goodness, we got 3 aces on the table here. Whoever you are dealing with, they're needing peace. They're needing peace in their life. They're going through a rough time with the Ten of Staves. They're carrying a lot of burden. Feels like they're taking on the King of Vessels energy. And, you know, a lot of that burden may be within because they got the World card. Something's ending and something is beginning. So, if you're dealing with one, it's not looking bad. Looky right there. We've got Ace of Pentacles. That is all around abundance. We've got Ace of Swords. That is truth. We have got Ace of Staves. That is growth. So, this looks very good. So, now, if Aquarius is dealing with a Leo, If Aquarius is dealing with a Leo. Dealing with a Leo. Shuffle first. No. Please let me shuffle first. Ooh, wait a minute. I gotta leave it. It's the Sun. So if you're dealing with a Leo, you might be pretty happy now. They're not going to let me shuffle first. Nope. They're not doing it. Okay. That's fine, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. But looks like we went through some hardship, though. Oh, we definitely have. Yes, we have. We went through some pain. But overall energy is happiness. Now, someone has felt some pain. It feels like we had something that was a bit feeling of deceit here. And someone got hurt with the Nine of Swords. They got hurt. And they were, you know, it feels like not only hurt by something. And this doesn't, you know, it's not the Ten of Swords. So it's not literal like dying pain. It's like more like agonized, but yet in pain. Agonized over something, because it feels like that, you know, someone walked away and something ended in their life, it feels like. Now, this could be them walking away from you, or walking away from something that was keeping them in their head and causing them pain. They walked away from that. They have put that to rest, it feels like. You know, that may have been a karmic relationship, because I've got Judgment here. Someone may be following their path, you know, and we've got Justice too, definitely. Something karmic ended. Something karmic ended. Oh my goodness. So, you know, it feels like this person, if this person was with someone else and it was karmic, it feels like it's ending. Or something's ending. Something's definitely ending. Because we've got, right here we've got the Nine of Pentacles. That's the single card. And I'm feeling single with that card. Standing by yourself. You know, I feel like this person's working on themselves. And that they're manifesting now what they want, whether they know it or not. And they want happiness. So whomever this is for, you know, this is the Yes card as well. But I feel like they could come back, or they could, something could happen from this, because it feels like something karmic has ended. So that's if you're dealing with a Leo. And I'm going to shuffle a different way, the other way. Now, if you're dealing with an Aries, if Aquarius is dealing with an Aries, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Aries, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Aries, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Aries, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Aries, what do they need to know? What do they need to know dealing with Aries? Okay, dealing with an Aries. Okay. This person, whomever you're dealing with, they want to find peace in their life. But they're looking at the past. You know, they're looking at the past. It feels that way. They're not seeing clearly, and they need to look at things from a broader perspective. Because with the Moon card, you know, I'm getting not seeing things clearly. They're looking from the dark side, it feels like. But it also feels like, though, that this person could be coming out of that. Because now I'm being drawn to the light side of the Moon. So they could be coming out of that. With the Hanged Man here, it's like, you know, this person may have been in this stagnant place for a while now. And they may, if this is like making decisions, it feels like. You know, I feel like they're taking on the King of Staves energy. They may have been confused because of what their family may... I'm getting picking up on family, friends. So someone may have been in their ear. But it feels like they're going towards, with that cup, with the Knight of Vessels, towards the person that they're wanting and offering it. So if that's you, you know, that's awesome. So, if Aquarius is dealing with Taurus, 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 what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Taurus, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Taurus, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Taurus, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Taurus, what do they need to know? What do they need to know? Dealing with Taurus. Okay. Let me take a minute to look at the cards. You know, something's ended in their life. Okay. Feels like this person's being guided and they need to balance their emotions, or they are going to balance their emotions as well as their life. But I feel like with the Emperor here, they may be a bit stubborn, stuck in their ways, possibly, headstrong maybe, and, you know, traditional. That's what I'm getting. But on guard. This person's on guard. You know, there is a need for them to see clearly. But I also feel like that they do look at the bright side of things. You know, it's like they're looking at both sides. And something's coming to an end with them. Something is coming to an end that has to do with a truth in their life, it feels like. Yeah. It feels like they are cutting out things that do not serve them. They've got, oh, that's the wrong one. This is the one I wanted. The Queen of Swords here, and they're cutting out what does not serve them. You know, they're looking at things from, it feels like, a truth point. Because we've got the Ace of Swords here, and they're wanting clarity and truth, and it feels like they're cutting through the bullcrap, basically, in their life. It feels like, to me, that they are also taking on this energy of vessels here, Queen of Vessels. But this person has been working on, it feels like, their pentacles and abundance. You know, plotting, planning for the future. Been working hard on it. But it also feels like that they're going to go forward with a truth of their own and with that cup for someone. Whether they're coming towards you or you're going towards them and hoping for a victory, we got the victory card. So, if you're dealing with a Taurus, then things may look good. their part of it is looking good anyhow, from the way that looks, because it's like they, but it does seem like they're a bit harsh or hardened. But they definitely had something to end. And that could have to do with behavior patterns, if that was a problem for you and them. Okay, now, Virgo. If Aquarius is dealing with a Virgo, woo, they're wanting to give me a hard time on shuffling. Okay, I need to shuffle. Okay, if Aquarius is dealing with a Virgo, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with a Virgo, what do they need to know? What do they need to know if they are dealing with a Virgo? If Aquarius is dealing with a Virgo, what do they need to know? What do they need to know dealing with a Virgo? What do they need to know? There went one on the floor. Let me retrieve. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. This person, it feels like, is taking on the King of Vessels energy. We got the Eight of Swords. This person seems to be keeping themselves stuck, or they have been stuck. But, okay, they're coming out of that. They have this, oh, it's like they're flowing. And they may have had their head stuck in the clouds before. And, you know, it's because they were being stuck by something. Something was keeping them stuck. But they've got this new beginning starting because they've been manifesting what they want. And it feels like they are either single or they are about to become single. They are definitely, they know their worth and their value, it feels like. So that's if you are dealing with a Virgo. So now, if you are dealing with a Capricorn. If Aquarius is dealing with a Capricorn. If Aquarius is dealing with a Capricorn, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with a Capricorn, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with a Capricorn, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with a Capricorn, what do they need to know? What do they need to know if they are dealing with a Capricorn? If Aquarius is dealing with a Capricorn, what do they need to know? Okay. For some of you, this is a soul connection. For others of you, you may have known this person when you were young. But I'm drawn to how the cup is being offered. I feel like this is going to come to a peaceful point. I'm not feeling any more cards. You know, it feels like I'm drawn to how jagged this glass looks. It's like there's been a lot of conflict or just unevenness and possibly not balanced give and take to this. But I'm drawn again to how that cup is being offered there. So it's got an alright feeling to it. It feels like this is going to take time and faith and being calm and patient. That's what I'm feeling with this. So now, if Aquarius is dealing with Scorpio, what does Aquarius need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Scorpio, what does Aquarius need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Scorpio, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Scorpio, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Scorpio, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Scorpio, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Scorpio, what do they need to know? Okay, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they are concentrating on their funds right now. Their pentacles. Very concentrated on their pentacles. Very, 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 very concentrated. You know, it's like this person is having to make a lot of decisions right now. So You know, they're all in their head about work or their pentacles or their stability. Something's being affected. And, you know, it feels like they are holding on to their cup right now because they're taking on the Queen of Vessels, blah, blah, blah. And you see how she's staring down at that cup. This person is holding their cup because they are so stuck in around stability and their well-being and their life and their money. So this is going to take patience and faith. Definite patience and faith. So yes, if you are dealing with a Scorpio, that is what is going on, it feels like. So, if Aquarius is dealing with a Pisces, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with a Pisces, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with a Pisces, what do they need to know? Spirit, if Aquarius is dealing with a Pisces, what do they need to know? What do they need to know? If they are dealing with a Pisces, what do they need to know? Whew, they're throwing them out. Okay. Okay. Okay, if you're dealing with a Pisces, there was a lot of drama. This person's been going through a lot of drama in their life. This could have to do with their family, friends, children, but there has been lots of bickering and drama, and, you know, it could be actual fussing they've been dealing with. But they are looking back at the past. They are looking back at the past. And, you know, it does feel like this person, this person has been waiting for their ships to come in. You know, that's what it feels like. And it also feels like that this person's very spiritual. So if this is for you, the person you're dealing with is very spiritual. If the person you're dealing with, the Pisces you're dealing with, is not very spiritual, then this isn't for you. This person is very spiritual, and they're going to do something. They are following their intuition, it feels like, but they are also being guided. They are being guided. This person is taking on the Emperor energy. It feels like they are traditional. They may believe certain things. You may have different beliefs than them, it feels like. But they're very traditional. They, yeah, but they've been dealing with a lot of crap, it feels like, with that card. But we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Vessels. So this person wants to come towards someone and offer something stable plus emotion. So that's if you're dealing with a Pisces. Now, if Aquarius is dealing with a Cancer. If Aquarius is dealing with a Cancer. If Aquarius is dealing with a Cancer, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Cancer, what do they need to know? What do they need to know if they are dealing with Cancer? If Aquarius is dealing with Cancer, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Cancer, what do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Cancer, what do they need to know? Spirit, if Aquarius is dealing with Cancer, what do they need to know? What do they need to know? If Aquarius is dealing with Cancer, what do they need to know? Okay, if you are dealing with Cancer, you got the Emperor. Okay, this person knows their worth and their value. And this person thinks about you a lot. This person communicates with you, it feels like, or they're going to be, with that Eight of Staves. This person is balanced, and they want, it feels like, a wish. They're balanced. They're balanced. And It feels like they're coming at you. They're going to be coming at you as the King of Swords, as someone truthful, being truthful. So that's what I have. So I hope that you like this reading. This is just something different that just come to me. I feel like I have been feeling Aquarius. And yeah. So have an awesome night. Bye.